Hello viewers, this is your Michael Review, bringing you a new podcast from my segment called the Boruto Review. And like always, I'm going to speak very loudly, very clearly, very slowly, in case you don't understand me. Also, I'll try to do my best not to breathe so hard during this audio podcast recording as well, not to cause any audio feedback as well. And finally, if you're under 18, this audio podcast recording will contain your adult language. Once again, if you're under 18, this audio podcast recording will have some adult language if you're under 18. Now, if you're over 18, and if you're going to watch this audio podcast recording, with this and everything else out the way, let's well, before I get into the latest episode of Boruto, sorry for posting this posting this review late, cause I had some things to do, some Thanksgiving errands to do, cause getting ready for Thanksgiving and whatnot. So basically, I'm sorry once again if I'm posting this. That's the only reason why I'm posting this review late, because I had to do some running around for Thanksgiving prep and whatnot. So anyway, just let you know why I'm doing this. That's the reason why I'm doing this. This podcast late, because I had things to do today. So basically, just let you know. So anyway, with that out the way, let's get into the latest episode of Vortex. So basically, we see. The second round of the final, the second battle in the final round, round of the tuning is in. Basically, it's a hand-to-hand combat. So basically, Hockey won over Energy. So basically, we got Weebay versus Wasabi. So basically, Weebay was getting ready in the other locker room. With some help from Lee and Dinky, while Wasabi was getting help from Sabaka, was in the other locker room, getting ready for her match against Ribe, with Sabaka and Nanane helping her out. So basically, her parents came in, her parents came in, was like, wishing her best luck and whatnot. They're so happy, they're so happy that a member of a, you're the first youngest member to ever you're the first ever to become of our clan to become a shinobi. So basically, the nurse was wondering why would he say something like that. Then Wasabi's grandma came in, embarrassing her, being part of it and whatnot. So basically, she gave Wasabi a scroll. This special legendary cat scroll, because Wasabi used these scrolls to give her cat speed and claws and whatnot. So basically, this is our family secret. This is our family jutsu, legendary. Get you a power a legendary giant cat. So basically, they was hoping that after this, once you come a tuning, they was putting this mad pressure on her to, one day she might become Kage and whatnot, blah, 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 but Wasabi was not, she does love her parents and grandma, but, seems like she was not happy with all this added, it seems like she didn't really care about, not aiming for the right, aiming up to, moving up to be a Kage or nothing like that. So anyway, after they left, so basically, nowadays Sabaki was stating that why they say you're the youngest out of your clan to be a cutie. So basically, that Wasabi's saying none of my people in my clan have had never gone past a cutie. Not all the people who like there ain't no higher in the whole clan. There's no higher people in the whole clan past a cutie. So basically, most of the time, it takes them. Most of the people, most of our family members in her clan, or only make tuning when they're adults. So basically, there's so basically her clan, there's no higher, there's nobody in her clan family higher than a genie. So basically, that's my part of the week. And also, I know that my parents my friends mean well, but I just don't want to, I do want to, do want to be, do want to, really do want to be a cutie, but I'm not getting my hopes up. So basically, so basically, so Wasabi was spreading, I don't want to be a Kage. They're putting all this pressure on me to be, to dream big, but I just don't want to. So basically, I do want to win this match and come cutie. That's about it. Anything else beyond that, is whatever. I'm being realistic here. So basically, and plus this YouTube, plus this YouTube scroll that my grandma gave him. I heard the legend of this YouTube a lot of times. Every time grandma tells me, the story always changed. So basically, she believed, Wasabi believed this secret YouTube scroll that her grandma gave him might be a big proof, because every time she heard the story about the future, the story seems to always change. So basically, doesn't really have faith in her grandma. So anyway, the match started, and so basically the match started, Team Wasabi and Ribe, got to the arena, the match started and whatnot. Everybody was in the crowd and whatnot watching that. Even Shinji and his team came to watch the fight between Ribe and Wasabi. So basically, Chozo and Sawada was shocked to see Shinji and his team there, but they came to see the final out of the Tunis and whatnot. So anyway, Ribe was watching. Kawaki was watching. From up top somewhere in the bleachers and whatnot, away from everybody, just watching the match and whatnot. So basically, the match started and everything just started going. So basically, so basically, Weave and Wasabi started to fight and started to go all in, and that's when her family yelling that you could do it, putting cheering her on, and also adding more pressure to the situation. So basically, she kind of got distracted a bit, and Reba was like, what the hell is going on with you? Focus on the fight between me and you. So basically, Wasabi explained her whole situation to Reba, and they about her not being, doesn't want to, doesn't really care to be a Hokage, telling Rebe that, she doesn't care, doesn't care about, not, about being Hokage and whatnot, and Rebe took that very personal, so basically, Rebe was kind of, was kind of upset that that Wasabi doesn't have any motivation to advance herself as a shinobi besides being a Chunin. So basically, we were like like my dreams become Kage one day. So basically what far as I'm being realistic here. So basically, if I'd be lucky enough to be a CUNY, but honestly, you at the order test that you face, honestly, you being a you beat Hokage. Let's be real here. So basically, and basically the scroll that her grandma gave her felt out of the pocket when when she got away from Ribe, it felt out of her out of her little pouch pocket and shit like that. So basically, Rita was like, "What's this?" That's that. She told her about that whole it's a secret jutsu about this. It's a secret jutsu. My grandma, about my that I heard from my grandma's made that story about the time, about this giant cat that was giant is a mountain, blah blah blah. This fighting, what the scroll does, but she said I'd rather not use it because I think my grandma might be full of crap. So basically, she really really raised her voice and honestly, to be honest to you, my whole family is just a bunch of ordinary shinobis that won't that won't be won't be go higher won't go higher than they're made for. So basically, we so basically Wasabi's parents was kind of shocked that that she would say something like that, even though she was kind of being honest, but her family was kind of shocked when she said that. So basically, Weaver was like, what, I'm gonna prove you wrong. So basically, Weaver still used his Earth style, turned his little staff into a hammer with his Earth style jutsu and started he started to burn the ground, and it made this giant statue of a cat that was almost the size of the mountain. By doing so, he went, he got tired and whatnot, and basically once he was done making this giant mountain-sized cat statue, he gave before he passed out, he gave a speech goals will help you. If you don't have a dream or goal, it won't fail. You won't get far in life. So basically, we're trying to aspire was trying to aspire was probably to reach, try to dream bigger, and improve yourself and whatnot. So basically, and we really and also you should also have more faith in your grandma about that jutsu. So basically, I think we make the giant stone cat statue that was the size of a mountain, he really passed out, and basically, and always the head of the giant stone statue that was the size of a mountain started to crack off, and it was about to flatten Weebay. So basically, Weebay was about to get flattened in a pancake. So basically, Wasabi we took a chance using that scroll with the legendary cat jutsu. It turns out it was true. What her grandma where her grandma was talking about this legendary, how powerful this legendary cat issue was actually true. The story, she changed the story up a couple of times and whatnot. So basically, it's like we see, how Naruto is like, when he's, when Kuma, like we see Naruto inside Kuma, Case inside Kuma and whatnot. So basically, we see Wasabi, encased into the, inside the giant cat. She was able to just, destroy the giant cat head, the giant cat head of the stone statue that Ribe, created, and save Ribe's life. So basically, but too bad, as Wasabi saying that Relay, you're right and whatnot, even though Relay, was telling Relay, you're right and whatnot. Yeah, even though he was passed out, he could still able to talk a bit and still hear her. So basically, and that's what Koho says that Relay, after using that Earth style jutsu, there's no way he can fight. So basically, Wasabi won the second round of the won the second battle of the final part in the final part of the junior land. So basically, she won. She won. So basically, Wasabi was Wasabi was kind of disappointed at Rebay, but Rebay did manage to inspire Wasabi to have a goal to improve herself and reach shoot for more higher expectations and whatnot. So anyway, meanwhile, somewhere else, we see Boruto and Mitsuki somewhere at a train station that the bad guys got off at, and basically with the help of Misty Snake, they was able to track where those guys took Otto at. So basically, Misty and Boruto were still on the trail on the people who snatched Otto, and basically, and tracking those people down. Meanwhile, back at the arena after we were clocking match was over, the third match was so basically they was picking the next opponent for the third match. So basically, Boruto, Sawada was still pissed off that Boruto and Mitsuki still haven't show up yet, even though they're trying to find the people that took Otto. So basically, Konohamaru went inside the base and picked the next two opponents, and turns out it was Chozo. He picked Chozo and Sawada's name. So basically, Sawada and Chozo are the next. Basically, are the next on the next two young Snowies to fight each other. So basically, Sawada versus Chozo, and this is how the episode ended with Chozo and Sawada shocked that they had to fight each other, and this is how the episode ended with Sawada and Chozo looking at each other like with shocked looks that they had to end up fighting each other in the third round. So anyway, that's how the episode ended. So anyway, this was a good episode. So anyway, sorry for the late review. I had things to do, errands and whatnot. So anyway, so basically, just to let you know why I'm posting this review late and whatnot. I had Thanksgiving errands to do. So anyway, what do you guys think about this? Was it good? Was it bad? Or was it just okay or just mad? Please let me know with the comments below this podcast. So anyway, like always, this is your Michael from Screw Reviews. Sign off. 1.